Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the time you're watching this video. But anyway, it's very early in the morning. The sun is rising from the east, and this is Dedan. My name is Dedan anyway, and this is Dedan Vlogs. I'm in Uganda. Uganda is in East Africa. East Africa is in Africa. It's a very beautiful Tuesday morning. I think people are still asleep because it is early in the morning, 7 a.m. And in Uganda, 7 a.m. is still too early, you know, for some people to wake up. Yeah. But as you can see, guys, the kids are headed to school. Actually, it's early in the morning, so the kids are going to school. You know, schools in Uganda open at they open official at 8 a.m. That's our official time for opening schools, 8 a.m. in the morning. Though some schools open at 6, others open at 7, you know. But it's always 8 a.m. in the morning. So the kids are going to school. The kids are heading to school, guys, and I'm also headed to work. Yeah, you know, I always tell people work first. I always tell people work always comes first and then the rest next. Anyway, good morning, guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for always coming through to watch my videos. I really appreciate. I don't take that for granted. You guys push me. You guys motivate me. You guys encourage me. So every time I upload a video and you guys come and watch it, you don't know how much you push me. I hope you can see the kids. Those are the kids over there. They're heading to school, you know. Education is the future. That's what they always told us, that education is the future. They always told us education is the key to success. I don't know if they changed the padlock or something, because I don't know what happened, because education is no longer a key to success. I think now connections and who knows you is the key to success, not even education. I'll explain this when I reach work. Yes.
Dances under the sun with a heartbeat echoing through everyone. His laughter's like a river that flows from the mountains down to the valleys below. Oh, Didanaruho, the pride of Uganda, spreading joy from Kampala to Jinja. Oh, Didanaruho, our shining star, guiding Africa's dreams near and far. Didanaruho stands tall like a baobab tree, with stories of Africa, wild and free. His voice calls out from the savannah plains, bringing life to our lands in rhythmic refrains. Oh, Didanaruho, the pride of Uganda, spreading joy from Kampala to Jinja. Oh, Didanaruho, our shining star, guiding Africa's dreams near and far. From the Nile source to the Serengeti, Didanaruho sings our hearts steady. With every beat, every word he speaks, he shows the world Africa's mystique. Didanaruho's smile like the sunrise, painting colors on our endless skies. He wears his roots like a regal crown, lifting Africa up, never letting us down. Stands tall like a baobab tree, with stories of Africa, wild and free. His voice calls out from the savannah plains, bringing life to our lands in rhythmic refrains. Oh, Didanaruho, the pride of Uganda, spreading joy from Kampala to Jinja. Oh, Didanaruho, our shining Africa's dreams near and far. From the Nile source to the Serengeti, Didanaruho sings our hearts steady. With every beat, every word he speaks, he shows the world Africa's mystique. Didanaruho smile like the sunrise, painting colors on our endless skies. He wears his roots like a regal crown, lifting Africa up, never letting us down. Didanaruho dances under the sun, with a heartbeat echoing through everyone. His laughter's like a river that flows from the mountains down to the valleys below. Oh, Didanaruho, the pride of Uganda, spreading joy from Kampala to Jinja. Oh, Didanaruho, our shining star, guiding Africa's dreams near and far. Didanaruho stands tall like a baobab tree, with stories of Africa, wild and free. His voice calls out from the savannah plains, bringing life to our lands in rhythmic refrains. Oh, Didanaruho, the pride of Uganda, spreading joy from Kampala to Jinja. Oh, Didanaruho, our shining star, guiding Africa's dreams near and far. From the Nile source to the Serengeti, Didanaruho sings our hearts steady. With every beat, every word he speaks, he shows the world Africa's mystique. Didanaruho's smile like the sunrise, painting colors on our endless skies. He wears his roots like a regal crown, lifting Africa up, never letting us down. Didanaruho stands tall like a baobab tree, with stories of Africa, wild and free. His voice calls out from the savannah plains, bringing life to our lands in rhythmic refrains. Oh, Didanaruho, the pride of Uganda, spreading joy from Kampala to Jinja. Oh, Didanaruho, our shining star, guiding Africa's dreams near and far. From the Nile source to the Serengeti, Didanaruho sings our hearts steady. With every beat, every word he speaks, he shows the world Africa's mystique. Didanaruho smile like the sunrise, painting colors on our endless skies. He wears his roots like a regal crown, lifting Africa up, never letting us down. Didanaruho dances under the sun, with a heartbeat echoing through everyone. His laughter's like a river that flows from the mountains down to the valleys below. Oh, Didanaruho, the pride of Uganda, spreading joy from Kampala to Jinja. Oh, Didanaruho, our shining star, guiding Africa's dreams near and far. Didanaruho stands tall like a baobab tree, with stories of Africa, wild and free. His voice calls out from the savannah plains,
So,
bringing
guys, finally I'm at work. Finally I'm here. Uh, Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for coming along. I'm now here, so let me see how uh, I'm going to start a new day. Because usually when you reach work, that's when you know that day has started officially. So it's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and the day has officially started. I want to get inside first, and then we talk about something very sensitive because it came into my mind when I met those young kids going to school at this time of the day, very early morning. And actually, there are those ones who went earlier than the ones we've seen on the video. Meaning there are certain kids who go to school at around 6. So it reminded me of something that they used to tell us in school when we were. Still young kids. So let me get inside first, and then I want to spend like 10 minutes and we talk about this because I know it affects us as Africans, though most of you guys may not understand this. But let's get inside there and then we talk about it. So, guys, I didn't show you, but I bought these yellows on I don't know if you guys can see. It's dark inside here because it's still early morning anyway. It's still morning. So, I bought these yellow bananas. I don't know if you guys can see them. These ones here, I bought them on the way. I always love to start my day with at least two of these because of the job I do. Without a voice, you cannot work. So, because I understand my voice, my job works on it depends on my voice entirely. So that's why I had to, that's why I always have to buy, at least these ones so that I can eat them before I start my day because I understand minus voice, my job is no more. My job is not available. So, guys, let's talk about this briefly before I even start my day because I have a lot to do on the table on my desk here. But before I even start, let's talk about this something very briefly. You know, me when I was still young, way back when I was still a kid, we were when I was still in school. There are things they used to teach us and tell us, for example, about education, and I still know those things very well. One of the things they told us about education, those guys told us, you know what, guys, education is the key. And I was like, okay, we were very happy. Even we could go to school very happy, knowing that education is the key. They used to tell us, if you don't go to school, then you people won't get anything. You must go to school and study, and graduate and get certificates and get degrees. So we grew up knowing someone who doesn't go to school or someone who doesn't study, someone who's not learned or educated, is nothing. He won't do anything for himself or maybe for herself in this world. But now things have changed. For example, in Africa, we have an education system that is so, I don't know if I should say this, but there's one time I had to discuss this on the show with some students here. Because the system we have right now in Uganda, it is a system where someone has to go to school for for about 20 years for the person to graduate with a basic bachelor's degree, a degree which takes 3 years. Someone has to go to school for 16 years to get it, for 16 or 20 years. Now, that means the parents are spending a lot of money. The parents are spending a lot of money, right? Now, when they spend a lot of money, they want their kids to go and at least acquire something. They want their kids to go and at least, get something from the schools. But now, is that guys, I don't know if education is still worth it because parents spend a lot of money, millions and millions of money to educate their children. But then at the end of the day, the children don't get anything. Mm. We have unemployment. Students, when someone graduates, they don't even get what to do. They don't even get a job. They have to spend the rest of their life on the street, trying to look for a job. Man, I don't know if the education is still the key. I don't know if it is still worth the money that parents pay for. I don't know if maybe we should do something about it. But I think our African governments, they should at least do something about this education system because it's not helping anyone. It's not helping. It's actually helping the few. That's why you see, for you to get a job right now in Uganda, you must have a connection. Even if you have a bachelor's degree, even if you have a first class degree, you must have someone who knows you for you to get a job. Now imagine, because there are people who are on jobs, they don't have the qualifications, they don't have the documents, the papers, but they are there. They are seated in the offices just because maybe they bribed the human resource or maybe they had a connection. So that's a lot, guys. Anyways, let me first take this and then I start that day. I'll probably catch again with you later in the afternoon. Hello, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon once again. I was not supposed. Actually, this is a continuation of the yesterday's video, guys. I was supposed to upload this video. Actually, I was supposed to upload it yesterday, but I didn't because I also got some busy schedule. So that's why I'm actually continuing from the yesterday's video. So what's up, you guys? I hope you're doing fine. It is another beautiful morning in Africa, guys. Very, very beautiful morning in Africa. The reason I always say beautiful morning, you guys can see. You see? Very, very, very beautiful. The sun is shining bright. The weather is okay. The skies are blue. So it is a very beautiful morning in Africa. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Thank you so much for coming through every day to watch my videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you are a new subscriber, I also welcome you. This is my YouTube channel. My name is Dedan Arho, and I come from Uganda. Uganda is in East Africa. East Africa is in Africa. Africa is the best continent, and I am a small YouTuber. Guys, this is sand over here. I don't know if you guys know sand, but this is, anyway, almost every person knows sand. But this is sand over here, you see. So this is something we use for construction. And you know what is funny? We buy. But there are some people actually who get this sand for free, for example. But where I am, this is an urban center. You probably have to buy it. If you need to construct, for example, you need to buy. For example, this is one tipper. So you need to buy sand for construction. You need to buy bricks. You need to buy cement. You need to buy almost everything. So you can see how costly it is. Very, very, very costly in Africa. Shawe tofaayo kanzije tulabe ngenda kuyiza gwe tofaayo ndi wano So guys, it is very costly to construct, for example, a small house. Very costly because you have to buy almost everything, starting from sand, cement, bricks, and everything you have to buy. For example, like there is a construction site going on there. You see, very, very costly to construct a small house here in Africa, in Uganda. It costs, actually, construction is among the most expensive things to do here in Africa, especially in Uganda here. Very, very, very expensive. Yeah, that's why you see someone may live or spend the rest of their life without constructing a house. They are renting. And if you ask them the money they use for rent, if they were to get all that money and add it up together, they would construct a house. But you know why? Because they cannot get all that money at once. You cannot get 500 million at once. Today you have 40,000, tomorrow you have 500, and when you get the 500, you want to buy bags of cement. Now your daughter gets sick, your children want to go to school. So at the end of the day, you end up spending the rest of your life staying at someone's home, renting. You spend the rest of your life with a landlord. So which is very, very bad. But that's a problem because everything is very, 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 very costly, guys. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Anyway, I don't know how I would even explain this, but I also did a video. There was a time when I did a video about this type of food. This is chapati and beans. Actually, I was surprised because here in Uganda, where I am, if you're having such type of a meal, people will think you're, I don't know, but there is how they underrate this type of meal. This is chapati and beans. There is a language they call it Kikomando here. So when you're having such type of food, people would underrate it. But when you go, for example, if you go to Kenya, this is a normal meal. You can even go to someone's home to visit and they will give you such type of a meal, which is a mixture of beans and chapati. We call it Kikomando. But if you went to Kenya, this is a meal like any other meal. So I decided to have this. I reached somewhere and I found someone eating this. I said I have to eat a little bit and I also show you. So guys, tell me in the comment section, have you ever tried this one? Have you ever eaten this? And how was the experience? I mean, how was it? Did you enjoy it? Was it something you couldn't enjoy or something? So, guys, I want to be reading news at midday. So it's now 11 a.m. in the morning. I so I have news to do at midday, 12 p.m. Yeah. So allow me, guys, first go and read news. But I want to be doing a live in a few. I think after news I will be doing a live. That's why I had to go and look for this power bank here. I want to be doing a live. I've never done an outdoor live. I always do live when I'm indoors, but now today I want to do an outdoor live. That's why I had to look for a power bank. So after reading news at 12 p.m., I want to be doing a short YouTube live like for 1 hour. Yes, like 1 hour. And then I see what next. Sha. Kuri si yagenze. Hari yo bayafulumye. Eh. So I want to be doing a live, guys, for like 1 hour. 1 hour is enough. 1 hour is enough, and then I think the live will be out before the video because I'm supposed to upload this video probably later in the evening, and I want to be doing a live today after 12 p.m. Okay. So guys, let me go and prepare news. I don't know if I should show you the process. Maybe I should show you the process of how I prepare the bulletin to read, and maybe how I read the bulletin. Maybe I'll show you that, guys.